Yo, I saw the Metal Gear Solid remake got a low score. Why did it get a bad score? That shit got like a 7. Well, how the hell the trilogy remake, how was it bad? Because no 120 frames per second? Why would we even need that? I feel like 1080p 60 frames is fine. Why the fuck do we need 120 frames? You said low score is a 7? Bro, 7 is mediocre! Bro, I'ma die on this hill. 7 is mediocre. 8 is great, 9 is amazing, 10 is perfect. Oh, you know why I grade it the way that I grade it? It's because it's like school. 7 is like a 70. So apparently that means everybody in the chat saying that a 70 is a good score. 70 is like mediocre, it's medium. Like you could have done better. 80 is great, 90 is wow, amazing. And then we got the 100. That's a C. That's why anything under a 7 is just probably doo-doo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are all the same. Yes, anything there is just it's considered failing. Think about it like this, because I feel like chat don't understand it. Like the way I said it, school, right? 1 through 10. 10 is equal to what? 10. 1 is 10. 2 is 20. 3 is 30. 4 is 40. 5 is 50. 6 is 60. 7 is 70. 80 is 8. 9 is 90. 10, 100. It's not that hard, chat. Y'all acting so Pepega right now. It is not that hard. If a game gets a 7, that's like a 70. You said you're using a school rating system for 1 to 10? Because that's literally the most simplified way to say it. If a game gets a 7 out of 10, are you guys actually saying, oh, that's considered as good? That's considered as like, like, it's not the worst, but it could have been better. That's how I look at it. You said, how can something be mediocre when it's above the median score? Bro, I told you I grade it like a school system. A 70, if you get a 70 on a test, are you gonna jump up for joy and say that's a good score? You're not. You're not. If you got a 70 on a test, you're gonna be like, fuck, I should have done a little bit better. I passed, but I should have done a little bit better. A C isn't a good grade. That's a 70. A C is a 70 though. Tell me not. You still passed though. That's what I said. But a 70 is still a 70. You could have done better. That's what I'm saying. You see, look at y'all. Y'all keep on twisting my words around. Y'all like, oh, but 70 is passing. I never said 70 wasn't passing. I said 70 is mid because you could have done better. That's not a low score. Yes, it is. 70 is bad. You could have gotten an 80. You could have gotten a B plus or a 90, an A minus. Dude, I said it. We are not having this discussion again. I said it. 70 is mid. If you got anything under a 70, that's failed. If you got a 60 on your test, you failed. A 50 on your test, you failed. That's why I don't count anything lower than a 70. If I see a video game come out like 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10, I'm like, oh, it's ass. Y'all know this. Y'all do it too. Y'all do it too. If y'all see a game like IGN be like, hey, this game got a 5 out of 10, y'all automatically like, oh, this shit ass. I'm not even gonna think about it. You said we don't? You're a liar! You're lying! You're doing it again, you're lying! Bro, I wish I could put y'all in court and then put y'all hand on the Bible and then say, hey, if y'all lie right now, y'all going straight to hell. Half of y'all will not put y'all hand on that Bible because y'all know y'all capping! Y'all like professional cappers. You said, why the hell are we discussing grades? We're discussing grades because something popped up as a 70. And then I was like, oh, a Metal Gear Solid remake got a 70, which is not that great. I'm like, why did it get a 70? And then people are like, it got a 70 because of the frame rate. And I'm like, we don't even need 120 frames for a prehistoric game like Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 and the other one.
Retro, did your parents would you getting 70?
Oh, hell yeah. Yup.
Because 60 to 65 would be barely passing.
Yes. I used to get my ass beat when I got a 7.
C is a passing grade. I will still be happy and there is room for improvement. D is failing, so you need more understanding of the subject. NYC education.
Hey, man. Okay equals mid. Yes, that's literally what it means. Okay equals mid. That's literally what it means. Okay equals mid. Because it's just okay. It's not anything exceptional. It's not anything extraordinary. It's just okay. It's like right now. Damn, bro, I got myself some keys. These keys are okay. They're not amazing. They're okay. That's a 7. They're okay. It's not amazing. There's room for improvement. But it's just okay. It could have been better. Mid is a slur. Mid. Ban me. Mid. You're a bunch of mids. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Retro's on a kill streak. You said 5 is mid? No, 5 is failing. 5 is not mid. 5 is failing. 5 is, you're done. You failed, bro. So are you guys buying a 5 out of 10 game? That's what I'm saying. 5 out of 10 is not mid. 5 out of 10 is just bad.
6 is mediocre, a 7 is good, and 8 is great, so on and so forth.
6 is mediocre? No, dude. Nah, look, okay, you know what? You have your mediocre tab on 6. I got mine on 7. Because look, I'm gonna keep it a stack. There's no way in hell, like, if you were to come up to me and be like, hey, play a game, and I check the review scores and it got like a 6, I'm gonna play it. 7, I'll give it a chance because I played games that are considered as 7s, and they weren't that bad. They were fine. Like, they're passable. But 6, I don't know, bro. I would have to think about it for a 6. It's like if somebody were to rate me right now, right? Like if somebody were to be like, yo, Retro, you're a 7. I'll be like, damn, bro, I'm mid. That's literally what I'm gonna say. If somebody were to be like, hey, Retro, you're a 7, I'll be like, fuck, I'm mid. If somebody say, hey, Retro, you're a 5 out of 10, I'm instantly like, I'm ugly. I'm fucking ugly, dude. Shit. Yo, I instantly am just gonna say I'm ugly. I'm freaking horrendous. I'm a freaking 5 out of 10. GG. Why are you bringing up attraction rating? So I tell y'all like how I rate this shit. That's how I rate it. He said, so you relying on ratings? I thought you said that they don't matter. They do matter to an extent. I never said ratings don't matter. They do matter to an extent. You said they don't? What do you mean they don't? They do. Ratings do matter to a certain extent. Or, all right, you know what? You know what Unibot is basically saying? You're basically bringing up the, it's kind of like it's subjective. I mean, he's saying it doesn't matter because it's subjective. Because somebody could play a game and say it's bad, like perfect example for me, Callisto Protocol. Callisto Protocol, if I remember correctly, I forgot what the game score was, but if somebody could correct me, it's either between a 7 or a 6, right? Callisto got like a 7 or a 6. I'm not gonna lie, I had fun with Callisto Protocol. Me, personally, I would have gave that game an 8. I'm not gonna lie. Me, personally, I would have gave that game an 8. I had a lot of fun with Callisto. Callisto has a 69? Right next to 70. Shit. Me, I would give it like an 80. You said people hated it when it dropped. I enjoyed that game way more than I thought I would. You said L ending? I'll let the ending slide. Not every ending has to be a good ending. But if that's the direction they wanted to go, I'll let it slide. But I enjoyed the game. I had a lot of fun. You said, but I don't care about ratings? I mean, in a sense, though, Unibot, even though I understand what you mean, you still, in a sense, look at ratings just to make sure before you cop a game, though. Because you don't just blindly cop games. Because I remember when I was young, I used to do that. I used to blindly cop games just off the covers. And then when I get those games and I play them and then they're fucking dog shit, it made me feel worse because then I'm like, damn, now I have to complete it because I just made my mom spend like 30, 40 bucks on this game for me. And I fucking hate it. Yo, that was the worst. And then you can't do anything. You have to play it at that point.